Giuseppe, quiche Lorraine, or quiche Florentine.
You've already made the neighborhood fun.
The #1 snack with moviegoers was deviled eggs.
The 1970s marked a culinary era filled with innovation as families gathered around dinner tables to indulge in various memorable dishes. From comforting classics to adventurous creations, the dinner table thrived as culinary experimentation thrived, and taste buds were tantalized with familiar and new flavors. So join us in a nostalgic exploration of 20 famous dinners from the 1970s we want back.
Beef Wellington has to be the ultimate indulgence, one of my all-time favourite main courses, and it would definitely be on my Last Supper menu.
Beef Wellington. Beef Wellington exudes elegance and sophistication with its layers of flavors and buttery pastry shell. This iconic dish starts with a tender beef tenderloin, generously coated with pâté for richness and duckles, a finely chopped mixture of mushrooms, shallots, and herbs for added depth of flavor. The beef parcel is then carefully encased in a delicate puff pastry, which bakes to golden perfection in the oven, sealing in the savory goodness. The result is a symphony of textures and taste: tender beef, earthy mushrooms, and flaky pastry that tantalize the palate with every bite. Beef Wellington was a hallmark of upscale dining in the 1970s, often gracing the tables of dinner parties and special occasions. Its timeless appeal and gourmet allure make it a dish we eagerly want back on our dinner menus, ready to impress and delight with its culinary splendor. As you savor the sophistication of Beef Wellington with its tender beef, savory mushrooms, and flaky pastry, what comfort food classic could rival such culinary elegance? Let's explore tuna noodle casserole, a humble yet beloved dish that promises to warm the soul with every creamy, comforting bite.
But anyway, that's it. My very basic, straightforward take on the tuna noodle casserole.
Tuna noodle casserole. Tuna noodle casserole embodies the sense of home-cooked goodness with its hearty ingredients and satisfying flavors. This beloved dish starts with tender egg noodles, which form the comforting base of the casserole. Canned tuna, a staple pantry item, adds protein and a rich seafood flavor, while peas or mixed vegetables contribute color and texture. The show's star is the creamy sauce, typically made with a combination of condensed cream of mushroom soup, milk, and a touch of mayonnaise or sour cream for richness. This velvety sauce envelops the noodles and tuna, infusing every bite with comforting creaminess. Topped with a crispy layer of breadcrumbs or crushed potato chips for added crunch, the casserole bakes to golden perfection in the oven, filling the kitchen with mouth-watering aromas. Tuna noodle casserole is more than just a meal. It's a nostalgic nod to simpler times and cherished family recipes. Whether enjoyed as a weeknight dinner or shared at potluck gatherings, this timeless dish holds a special place in our hearts, reminding us of the warmth and comfort of homemade cooking.
I love veal Oscar when it's prepared right.
Veal Oscar. Veal Oscar, a decadent delight from the 70s, epitomizes the era's love affair with luxurious ingredients and elegant presentation. This sumptuous dish begins with tender veal cutlets, delicately breaded and pan-fried to golden perfection, creating a crispy exterior that gives way to juicy, flavorful meat. The crowning glory of veal Oscar is the lavish topping of succulent crab meat, which adds a salty sweetness that perfectly complements the savory veal. Tender asparagus spears are then draped over the crab, adding vibrant color and a fresh, vegetal crunch to each bite. To bring it all together, a generous drizzle of hollandaise sauce is poured over the top, infusing the dish with creamy richness and a hint of tanginess. The result is a symphony of flavors and textures that dance on the plate, creating a truly unforgettable dining experience. Veal Oscar was a favorite indulgence at upscale restaurants and dinner parties. Its timeless appeal continues to captivate food enthusiasts today.
Look at that! Chicken a la king made.
Chicken a la king. Chicken a la king is a comforting and creamy dish that has stood the test of time. This hearty meal features tender chunks of chicken cooked in a velvety sauce made with mushrooms, bell peppers, and a touch of cream for richness. The dish is flavorful thanks to the aromatic blend of sautéed vegetables and savory chicken. Traditionally served over toast or a bed of fluffy rice, chicken a la king is as versatile as it is delicious, making it perfect for cozy family dinners or elegant dinner parties. Its nostalgic charm and satisfying flavors continue to captivate taste buds today, reminding us of the simple pleasures of home-cooked meals and the enduring appeal of classic comfort food.
Looks delicious.
Dad, where are you?
In the kitchen, on a cutting edge.
Try the new chicken cordon bleu sandwich at Wendy's for a limited time.
Chicken cordon bleu. Chicken cordon bleu is an irresistible blend of flavors and textures that continues to delight diners today. This indulgent entree begins with a tender chicken breast, pounded thin to create a generous canvas for the flavorful fillings. A layer of thinly sliced ham and a slice of Swiss cheese are then nestled inside the chicken breast, adding a savory depth and creamy richness to each bite. The chicken is carefully rolled and secured, then coated in breadcrumbs for a crispy exterior when baked or fried to perfection. The result is a symphony of flavors: juicy chicken, smoky ham, and melted cheese, harmonizing beautifully with every forkful. Chicken cordon bleu was a beloved favorite at dinner parties and family gatherings in the 1970s, and its timeless appeal continues to make it a sought-after dish on menus today. You savor the timeless flavors of chicken cordon bleu, but have you ever wondered how another iconic dish from the 70s, chicken Devon, captures the essence of comfort and indulgence in a whole new way?
Got myself some Stofers. They make so many good things. Chicken Devon, beef stew, green pepper steak with rice, and lots more.
Chicken Devon. Chicken Devon, a beloved dish from the 1970s, is a delightful combination of tender chicken, crisp broccoli, and creamy sauce that's sure to please any palate. This comforting casserole begins with cooked chicken layered in a baking dish alongside blanched broccoli florets. A velvety sauce from chicken soup, mayonnaise, and lemon juice is poured over the chicken and broccoli, infusing the dish with rich, savory flavor. Finally, a generous sprinkling of shredded cheddar cheese adds a gooey golden finish to the top of the casserole. As it bakes in the oven, the cheese melts into a bubbly blanket of deliciousness, creating a tantalizing aroma that fills the kitchen. Chicken Devon is a timeless classic perfect for cozy family dinners or potluck gatherings, and its irresistible combination of flavors and textures makes it a dish worth revisiting time and time again. Eggplant Parmesan. Eggplant Parmesan, a classic favorite from the 1970s, offers a delightful twist on traditional Italian cuisine with its layers of crispy eggplant, tangy marinara sauce, and gooey cheese. This beloved dish begins with slices of eggplant dipped in beaten egg, coated in breadcrumbs, and fried until golden brown and crispy. The fried eggplant slices are then layered in a baking dish with marinara sauce, creating a flavorful foundation for the dish. Generous amounts of mozzarella and Parmesan cheese are sprinkled over the top, adding a decadent richness that melts into a golden crust as the dish bakes in the oven. The result is a mouth-watering medley of flavors and textures, crispy on the outside, tender on the inside, and bursting with cheesy goodness. Eggplant Parmesan is a comforting and satisfying meal that continues to capture the hearts and appetites of food enthusiasts, making it a beloved classic that we're eager to bring back to our dinner tables. Stuffed peppers. Stuffed peppers offers a delightful blend of flavors and textures in every bite. This classic recipe begins with vibrant bell peppers, hollowed out, and ready to be filled with a savory mixture of ground beef, cooked rice, onions, and tomato sauce. The filling is seasoned with aromatic herbs and spices, adding depth and complexity to the dish. Once stuffed, the peppers are baked in the oven until tender, and the filling is cooked through, allowing the flavors to meld together beautifully. The result is a comforting and satisfying meal that's as pleasing to the eye as it is to the palate. Stuffed peppers were a staple of home-cooked dinners in the 1970s, and their timeless appeal continues to make them a popular choice for family meals today. After you enjoy the comforting flavors of stuffed peppers, filled with savory goodness and reminiscent of family dinners past, How would the distinctive aroma of sizzling onions pair with the earthy richness of liver and the nostalgic dish of liver and onions?
We're gonna give you a free side of onions with every 4 orders of liver.
Liver and onions. Liver and onions evokes memories of hearty, home-cooked meals and the distinctive aroma of sizzling onions. This classic recipe features thinly sliced liver, often dredged in flour and seasoned with salt and pepper before pan-fried until golden brown and perfectly cooked. The dish's star, however, is the onions, sliced thinly and slowly caramelized in butter or oil until they turn soft, sweet, and irresistibly golden brown. The caramelized onions add a depth of flavor and a touch of sweetness that perfectly complements the rich, earthy taste of the liver. While liver and onions may not be everyone's cup of tea, for many, it's a nostalgic comfort food that brings back memories of family dinners and simpler times. As we look back on the culinary treasures of the 1970s, liver and onion stands out as a dish worth revisiting, with its hearty flavors and rustic charm.
What's cooking?
Continental beef stroganoff. It's delicious and creamy.
My favorite.
Beef stroganoff. Beef stroganoff, a culinary gem, still exists in our hearts today. This classic dish boasts tender strips of beef bathed in a luxurious creamy mushroom sauce, creating a symphony of flavors that dance on the taste buds. The secret to its richness lies in the perfect blend of ingredients: succulent beef, earthy mushrooms, and a velvety sauce made with sour cream and beef broth. Served over a bed of buttery egg noodles, each forkful is a heavenly delight, transporting you back to a time when comfort food reigned supreme. Whether enjoyed as a cozy family dinner or a special occasion meal, beef stroganoff always satisfies. Its timeless appeal continues to captivate food enthusiasts, inspiring countless home cooks to recreate its magic and keep the legacy alive for generations. You'll love the creamy decadence of beef stroganoff, and your taste buds have been transported through time. However, what other culinary delights of the past are waiting to be rediscovered? The communal joy of fondue, with its bubbling pots of melted goodness, holds the key to unlocking another era of nostalgic gastronomy.
Introducing the original Chocolate Factory, the fun, easy way to turn ordinary into extraordinary desserts.
Fondue. Fondue is a delightful communal dining experience that brings friends and family together around a bubbling pot of melted goodness. Whether savory cheese fondue or indulgent chocolate fondue, the concept remains the same, dipping various bite-sized treats into a luscious pool of melted delight. Cheese fondue typically features a blend of cheeses, garlic, and white wine, creating a creamy concoction perfect for dipping bread, vegetables, or meats. On the sweet side, chocolate fondue is made by melting chocolate with cream and sometimes a splash of liqueur. This results in a velvety mixture ideal for dipping fruits, marshmallows, or cake cubes. The beauty of fondue lies not only in its deliciousness, but also in its interactive nature. Diners gather around the fondue pot, eagerly skewering their chosen morsels and sharing in the culinary adventure. Fondue parties were all the rage in the 70s, and today, this retro dining experience is making a comeback. It reminds us of the simple joys of good food and good company.
I made some fun.
Watch it glimmer, see it shimmer, cool and fruity, Jell-O brand gelatin.
Jell-O salad. Jell-O salad is a quirky yet quintessential dish of the 1970s that sparked curiosity and culinary creativity. This iconic salad featured colorful layers of gelatin infused with various ingredients, ranging from fruits like oranges and strawberries to vegetables like celery, shredded carrots, and sometimes even bits of ham or grated cheese for a surprising twist. The preparation was a meticulous art, with each layer carefully set before the next one was added, resulting in mesmerizing mosaics of flavors and textures. While some variations lean toward the sweet side with whipped cream or marshmallows folded into the mix, others embraced a savory approach, incorporating tangy dressings or mayonnaise. Jell-O salad was more than just a side dish. It symbolized creative experimentation in the kitchen and a testament to the era's penchant for culinary innovation. Its whimsical charm continues to captivate nostalgists, inspiring a resurgence of interest in this retro delicacy. As you marvel at the colorful layers of Jell-O salad, did you ever wonder how another 70s culinary favorite, deviled eggs, earned its place at the table?
It may surprise you that before popcorn, the #1 snack with moviegoers was deviled eggs. Yes, egg-hungry viewers would consume dozens of these boiled treats nightly.
Deviled eggs. Deviled eggs, a timeless appetizer from the 70s, remains a beloved classic that never goes out of style. These delightful treats start with perfectly hard-boiled eggs, then halved lengthwise, revealing their sunny yellow yolks. The yolks are carefully removed and mashed with mayonnaise, mustard, and a dash of paprika or other seasonings, creating a creamy and flavorful filling. Some variations may include chopped pickles, onions, or fresh herbs for added texture and depth of flavor. Once the yolk mixture is smooth and well seasoned, it's piped or spooned back into the egg white halves, creating a visually appealing presentation. Deviled eggs are delicious and versatile, appearing at picnics, potlucks, and holiday gatherings. Their simple yet satisfying flavor profile and nostalgic charm make them a crowd pleaser. As we look back fondly on the culinary trends of the 70s, deviled eggs stands out as a timeless classic that deserves a place on every party platter.
Patricio's ham now. It's absolutely delicious.
Ham and pineapple. Ham and pineapple is a dish that perfectly balances savory and sweet flavors, creating a taste sensation that's hard to resist. This classic recipe features a succulent ham, often spiral cut for easy serving, adorned with sweet pineapple rings and a glossy glaze that caramelizes beautifully as it bakes. The ham is typically studded with cloves, adding a subtle hint of spice to complement the sweetness of the pineapple and glaze. As the ham cooks, the pineapple rings release their juices, infusing the meat with a tropical sweetness that permeates every bite. Whether served as the centerpiece of a holiday feast or as a comforting weeknight dinner, ham and pineapple evokes memories of family gatherings and shared meals around the dinner table. Its timeless appeal and crowd-pleasing flavor make it a dish we're eager to add to our culinary repertoire.
Traditionally served with mashed potatoes, a brown gravy, and a sweet lingonberry sauce.
Swedish meatballs. Swedish meatballs, a cherished dish from the 70s, offer a taste of Scandinavian comfort with their tender meatballs bathed in a luscious creamy sauce. These delightful morsels, typically made with a blend of ground beef and pork, are seasoned with spices like nutmeg, allspice, and sometimes even ginger, giving them a distinctive flavor profile that sets them apart. The meatballs are then pan-fried until golden brown and cooked through, infusing them with a rich, savory aroma that fills the kitchen. The creamy sauce, made from a roux base with beef broth and heavy cream, envelops the meatballs in a velvety embrace, adding depth and richness to each bite. To complete the experience, Swedish meatballs are often served with a dollop of lingonberry jam, whose tart sweetness contrasts the savory meat and creamy sauce. Whether as a cozy dinner at home or as part of a festive buffet, Swedish meatballs are a timeless classic that continues to capture hearts and palates with their comforting flavors and nostalgic charm.
The smoked salmon mousse with the creme fraiche dill and lime sauce, perfect dinner party fare.
Salmon mousse. Salmon mousse is a sophisticated dish with a smooth and creamy texture. It showcases the delicate flavor of salmon in every bite. This culinary delight begins with fresh salmon fillets, poached until tender and flaked into fine pieces. These flakes are blended with a luxurious mixture of cream cheese, heavy cream, and seasonings such as lemon zest, dill, and a hint of horseradish for a subtle kick. The resulting mixture is light and airy, yet rich in flavor, making it perfect for spreading on crackers or toast. To add a touch of visual appeal, salmon mousse is often molded into decorative shapes using a unique mold or ramekins before chilling until set. Whether served as an elegant appetizer at dinner parties or enjoyed as a sophisticated snack, salmon mousse is a timeless classic that never fails to impress with its refined taste and graceful presentation. Amidst the sophistication of salmon mousse, what other lavish delights graced the dining tables of the 1970s? Could seafood Newburg, With its velvety sherry cream sauce and decadent blend of seafood, be the next culinary sensation to captivate our taste buds.
Oh, there you go.
That right
Seafood
there.
Newburgh.
It's your Seafood Newburgh.
Flair Brick Oven Bistro down in Coventry. Go check it out.
Seafood Newburgh. Seafood Newburgh tantalizes taste buds with its luxurious blend of seafood enveloped in a velvety sherry cream sauce. This decadent dish typically features an assortment of seafood, such as shrimp, lobster, or crab. However, variations may include scallops or fish fillets, all bathed in a rich and flavorful sauce. The sauce itself is a masterpiece, crafted from a base of butter, flour, and cream, with the addition of aromatic sherry wine for a touch of sophistication. The seafood is gently poached in this heavily concoction until tender and infused with the essence of the sauce. To serve, Seafood Newburgh is elegantly plated over crisp toast or a bed of fluffy rice, allowing the savory sauce to mingle with every bite. With its indulgent flavors and elegant presentation, Seafood Newburgh was a staple of upscale dining in the 70s, and its timeless appeal continues to captivate modern palates, making it a dish that we eagerly want back on our dinner tables. Aspic. Aspic is a culinary curiosity from the 1970s that's both intriguing and divisive. This savory gelatin dish was a mainstay of dinner parties and fancy gatherings, prized for its elegant appearance and versatility. Making aspic was a labor of love. It started with simmering meat stock until it was rich and flavorful. Then, the stock was combined with gelatin to create a firm but wobbly base. The real creativity came with adding ingredients. Anything from vegetables and herbs to meats and seafood could be suspended within the gelatinous mix. Once set, aspic was sliced into decorative shapes or unmolded to reveal its artistic composition. While some embraced its retro charm and enjoyed the combination of flavors and textures, others found its jiggly appearance and unusual taste slightly off-putting. Love it or loathe it, aspic remains a fascinating relic of 1970s cuisine. Aspic intrigued palates with its gelatinous wonders, but amidst the jiggly delights, could it ever rival the enduring allure of quiche Lorraine? Both are iconic in their own right, one a savory spectacle, the other a French delicacy. Which would tempt your taste buds?
And recreated the world-famous quiche Lorraine, ready for you to bake fresh for the first time in your own oven.
Quiche Lorraine. Quiche Lorraine holds a special place in the hearts of many for its irresistible combination of savory flavors and buttery pastry crust. This classic French dish originated in the Lorraine region and features a tender pastry shell filled with a rich custard mixture studded with crispy bacon pieces and gooey cheese. The custard, made from eggs and cream, binds everything together, creating a velvety texture that melts in your mouth with every bite. Quiche Lorraine is delicious and incredibly versatile. It's suitable for any meal, whether served warm for brunch or paired with a crisp salad for a light lunch or dinner. Quiche Lorraine soared in popularity in the 1970s as part of the quiche craze, and today its timeless appeal continues to endure, with home cooks and food enthusiasts eager to recreate its comforting flavors and rustic charm. It's a culinary classic that transcends time, inviting us to savor its simple yet satisfying pleasures once again.
Cream cakes, Italian-filled torts, even baked Alaska. Or you can simply fill your cake with a different Betty Crocker cake mix.
Baked Alaska. Baked Alaska, a show-stopping dessert from the 1970s, is as delightful to behold as it is to eat. This sweet masterpiece starts with a base of sponge cake or pound cake, upon which a generous layer of ice cream is placed. The dessert is then coated in a billowy blanket of fluffy meringue, contrasting the cold, creamy interior and the warm, toasted exterior. The magic happens in the oven, where the meringue is quickly caramelized to perfection, creating a golden brown crust that seals in the luscious ice cream beneath. Baked Alaska is a feast for the taste buds and a spectacle for the eyes, making it the perfect grand finale for any dinner party or special occasion. Its dramatic presentation and heavenly combination of flavors have earned it a place in culinary history, and today we're eager to bring back this iconic dessert and relive its deliciously nostalgic charm.